Thank you, Chris. That was really beautiful.
Thanks.
If you guys want to come up and resituate yourselves here, I'd like to say that this series actually is an extension of Paul's studio classes, which currently still happen in Mill Valley, where these pianists, all of them, participate, play for each other, and they were all following the score here. Many have played these pieces, of course, and know them just as well, but it gives them insight by hearing other pianists react to. Sometimes you may not agree with what they say, but it does give you a different perspective. And of course, that's what Paul has been doing for years, instilling in all of us how to find meaning in music. So Paul, I know you've played this piece probably for decades. Probably have discovered new insights every time you come to.
I hope so. First of all, bravo. I mean, that was really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It went by so quickly, which is always the sign
Let
of
me
quality. In other words, it really, it's interesting. Correct my dates. I think they're reasonably accurate. Beethoven stopped writing sonatas in the last 10 years, roughly, of his career. He started in the 1790s. He finished this series 1816, 17, and he wrote the last two cello sonatas, Opus 1 and 2, and the last violin sonata, even though it's Opus 96, still belongs to the, not entirely to the late period, even though Beethoven's works were always striking and startling from the very first sonatas. There are 32 of them. And I would say in the 19th century, but fight with me, you guys, that only Schubert equaled, not that Mozart and Haydn sonatas aren't very good, they are. But Beethoven did a different thing with the sonata completely.
Clementi also wrote.
What?
Clementi wrote like.
Clementi wrote too many.
Too many.
Too many.
Poor
Then
things.
that just Beethoven's late period, however, was occupied first with the Diabelli variations. He took a break from the Diabellis to write the Missa Solemnis, which was a very long piece, the Ninth Symphony, and the 5 quartets. Those are, I really point to the late period of that. He was always very innovational and all of that. So we talked about a number of things in regard to this. I think it's a great benefit, but you guys have to weigh in on this, to think of a dance rhythm, at least in the 111 and in the 1 to 9. And this I think of as a saraband.
Right.
Beep, bom, beep, bom. And believe it or not, the 111 theme, ba, da, da, ti, da, da, is a kind of waltz. This is not to be shared with the audience one little bit, but it's to be acknowledged by the performer as a way in, as an entree. And we talked about the saraband
Yes.
idea. So
Yeah.
let me just open the conversation with that.